Welcome to another California Guy video with your boy California Guy. What's up, everybody, and welcome to this video. This video is about the four savages who tortured and kidnapped a mentally handicapped Caucasian young man. Now, I've been looking at the media as of late, and the media have been talking about the black teenagers who apparently they went on Facebook Live and tortured and they tortured the boy. They kidnapped him and tortured him. I guess the boy was their friend, and they flipped the script and they turned around and they did what they did. So it's been on all the media outlets. You've had petitions going around for them to put a hate crime. So white America is now outraged, because this narrative of black people being racist has been pushed and promoted by white supremacists for a while. They want to be said that they're victims or they're targets and all this stuff there, even though you have black people who've been killed, murdered, tortured, and many different things in the U.S. And some stories go some stories go they go undetected through the media. But the media has made it a point to keep going on with, this black people could be racist stuff. And it's funny to me because I've been looking at all of the reports. The four teenagers in question are dope fiends. That's number one. These are dope fiends, drug addicts. You could tell. And those kids, they didn't, when they kidnapped the boy, they wasn't pushing a black supremacist ideology. I just think they were pushing a I'm a stupid as nigga ideology. But the white supremacists are trying to point out how these four, and they're gonna get time. They're gonna get anybody in America knows that them four black uh, teenagers will get time in prison. They're gonna get charged as a hate crime. Now, these same people will not, when it comes to black victims, what they do is they find out their records, they find out if they're good or bad people. It takes a long time for them to decide if it's race or if they want to talk about rap music. Some of these same individuals talk about hip hop music and saying the N word, or you have police officers who get target the police. They'll be like, well, you need to remove Black Lives Matter stuff. And what's funny about this whole incident, they're trying to connect it to Black Lives Matters. Any incident, I guess, that a black person does is always going to be connected to Black Lives Matters. That's the whole funny part about this whole case is everything, all roads leads to Black Lives Matters. And I'm trying to figure out where is it that Black Lives Matters is putting out manifestos to go harm disabled white kids. I'm trying to figure that out. Or kill police officers. Actually, to be honest with you, there's other black groups in America, I'm not going to say their names, that advocate that type of stuff. But they're going to Black Lives Matters, which is kind of funny, just run by females and Caucasians. And they're putting out this idea that, Black Lives Matter is some sort of hate group. And they promoted these teenagers to torture this young man. Um, then the media keeps pushing that where is all these black leaders, where is Black Lives Matters, where is Al Sharpton, where is pro blacks, where is all this stuff here, this nonsense. When Emmett Till was killed back in the 50s, you didn't see white America give really a shit about Emmett Till. When Trayvon Martin was killed, nobody gave really a shit about Trayvon Martin being killed and didn't want to charge Zimmerman as a hate crime. A teenager that was minding. I think that to me was worse than the kid getting tortured. At least he's alive and get to be with his parents. Where instead Trayvon Martin lost his life, you know, or you got Dylan Roof killing the whole, you know, he killing black people in the church, you know, mass murder. So the torture was a result of Trump. The torture was a result of white racists in the U.S. that's been assaulting black people, shooting black people, shooting at black people, and doing different things towards President Obama and other things. And there's going to be more cases like this. It's sad, but it's going to be more cases of black people and white people having these kind of situations until white people acknowledge the fact that they are supremacists of the United States and they push a white ideology and they try to force black people to go along with it. Now, a lot of black people are trying to, you know, a lot of black people are upset at, you know, the black, and they rightfully so, at the savages, because again, the savages, you know, they tortured I wouldn't have done that to a pig, you know, what they did to that young man. But there's many cases in the United States where black people get assaulted, killed, and tortured of the same fashion, just like that young man. And some of it has been on camera, but nobody does nothing about it, and everybody stays silent about it until it's protest. Then white people get upset when black people protest, and they get very emotional, and they feel some kind of way because blacks are protesting. Because black people don't get no justice in the United States, and that's the thing that they fail to realize. And then you have coons. They're getting on here and they're trying to push this narrative that black people can be racist because of this one little incident that, you know, people got to understand what racism means. Racism is from the heart, but we're talking about laws that's put in place. Because insults or maybe jumping somebody or beating them up is one thing, but getting off on charges is a different story. And that's the ideal of white supremacy and white privilege going on in the United States. And people, I think, mix it up based on ignorance. But, you know, I feel that we're going to have more incidents just like this coming from white people and black people. I believe that, you know, it's not going to stop. Again, 2017 is the year of white supremacy strong. It's going to be the year of the coons having less power. The coons are going to have less power, but white supremacy is going to be first and foremost. So people need to look out for all that. Like and share this video, people. Peace out.